Hey, I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I'm up a little bit later tonight because first of all, I'm not tired. Second of all, I said, self, I wonder if anybody's up that would love to have a conversation with me. Yeah, have a conversation with me. Lately, I've been having a lot of conversations in my virtual rooms, and they've been very, very good. Now, it's kind of late at night, and I said, I'm going to read a good book. Now, guess what book I picked up? I picked up this book. It's an easy read. It's an easy read. It is 153 pages, and the name of it is From Being Kept to Being Kept. The author is Richenda Pickens, and look at the picture. She kind of looks like me, except she has blonde hair, but she does have dark roots. Well, you know what? I had blonde hair. You know what? Anyway, y'all, I am Richenda Pickens. I am the author of this book. I am sitting here tonight, and I said, you know what? I have not picked up my book and read it in a while. And I told myself, I said, pick the book up and read it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. From Being Kept to Being Kept. When Richenda Pickens surrendered, God released her totally from the misconception of what a kept woman looks and acts like. While searching for a relationship with her absentee father, she reached for substitutes, only filling a void that led down a winding road of false beliefs. As she experiences what she thought was the life she desired and deserved, suddenly a shift happens. What most people thought would shatter and destroy her completely saved her life. Then there was a sudden change in the way she walked and the way she talked. The feeling of once being captive was relinquished to a newfound freedom. From Being Kept to Being Kept provides the truth about how God continues to keep us through it all. Richenda's message is very clear about the God who has kept all of us. That sounds like a really, really good book. Really good book. And it's a bestseller. But let me look. Let's see. Let me see. It's 12 chapters. I told you I was an easy read. How do I begin? Memories, perception, rejection, what's next? Is this really love? Being preyed upon, seeking you shall have, truth, saved but not healed, surrendered, new ground, being obedient. You know, all of them sound so good. The thing is about this book, everything in this book I have experienced, I have lived it, so I'm able to speak about it. And what I can tell you about this book is, from being kept to being kept, you must go back to the beginning. The beginning. Let's see, where do I want to? Well, I was going to read it from the beginning. Yeah, I will. I will read it from the beginning. Just to start with you guys, I'm going to skip through the preface. Okay. Well, you know what? I know y'all want to say Richard, we just read. Yeah, let me just read. Let me just read the beginning so you can. Is this a dream or is this the real deal? Do I actually represent what a kept woman of God looks like, talks like? What about my style? Is it edgy? What about this blonde? Or when I'm really feeling myself, the platinum hair color? Well, I guess since it's not blonde or platinum, I wonder if I'm not feeling myself. Do I understand the Bible well enough to share my life lessons? I remember so clearly when I reached out for God's hand and He grasped mine and pulled me into His arms. I do remember that. Y'all, it was unbelievable. It was my gosh, it was an experience. It was an experience where you wanted more. You wanted more of it to the point where you just kept reaching and reaching and reaching because it was so good. It's nothing like it. It is nothing like it. So let me keep going. Yeah, He grasped mine and He pulled me into His arms. Such a safe place. And I don't know about you guys, but if you have any children, imagine you pulling your children into your arms, and your children, their body goes kind of limp because they know that they can let themselves go because you got them. You're holding them. That's what it felt like. The security I felt was so overwhelming. I knew I would never ever let go again. Man, no, I will never ever let go again. Never. I knew I would never ever let go again. Although I know this is real and it's no accident that you are reading my first book, or maybe you're listening to me read to you, it's still mind-boggling to me, and I'm sure to others as well. You see, I never envisioned myself as a writer because I simply felt like I had nothing important to say. Yeah, see, that right there, y'all, let me just pause on that. So many times we remain quiet because we feel that we have nothing important to say. We feel that nobody wants to hear what we have to talk about. Let me tell y'all. When you have those feelings, it really is out of fear that people won't accept you or they're not going to like what you have to say. What God has put in you is not for you to hold on and keep to yourself. And if you notice, I said what God has put in you. When God has put something in you, you cannot be muffled. You cannot be quiet about it. Anyway, let me keep going. I had nothing important to say. If I did have something to say, I had no problem vocalizing my thoughts and feelings, but to put pen to paper, or should I say fingers to keyboard, and with vigor, share my revelation of what it truly means to be kept, it's quite surreal, humbling, and most of all, necessary. It was very necessary. As I sit upstairs in my makeshift office, typing away on my brand new Asus laptop, listening to the Isley Brothers on Pandora, the house is quite empty, except for my 6-year-old standard poodle, Rennie, and I. From the day I brought him home, he's been my shadow. Where I go, he goes. Rennie is my dog, y'all. I still ask myself, is this really the life God has transitioned me into? Am I deserving of all these blessings that have been given to me? Do you remember the song by J-Lo? It's Jenny on the Block, or something like that. Well, my song will be titled, It's Richenda from the Neighborhood, Speaking Freedom. Who would have thought I would rise up and embrace the true meaning of being kept in the full realm of God? When I ask to speak or present for various functions, I sometimes wonder, is it me that you're requesting? Just a few years earlier, I had never been asked to speak at a women's conference. Although I had led several small groups along with facilitating several functions, but to be a part of sowing into the lives of women with spiritual guidance on how to live a life directed by God. That right there, y'all, it's nothing but God. It is nothing but God. I'm going to pause right here. And I will pick up reading to you guys tomorrow. And because I need to meditate on that. Because God has been good to me. God has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed. Doors that I never even thought about walking through. So anyway, it's getting late and I will pick up. So if you want to continue to follow me, you know what to do. Follow me on Facebook. I'm getting ready to post this on YouTube and share, This is all new to me. And what I mean new to me, the YouTube channels, that kind of stuff, that's new to me. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. Well, yeah, I'm on Twitter, but I don't use it a whole lot. I'm on Instagram. But anyhow, I'm just an ordinary girl that God chose to share my story, to let others know that you too have a story that must be told. You can also visit my website, Kept Woman of God, our website, www.keptwomanofgod.com. If you want to know more about me, you can Google me. You can check out the website. You can follow me. I'm not even going to talk about my coaching because you want to understand more about the journey, and I can take you through it. You might decide you want to be in one of my next books. I am helping women share their stories. So anyway, be blessed and good night. Bye.